Leonard Cohen saying, "There's a crack in everything." That's where the light comes in.
And the stories came out the way those stories come out, big, headlines and all these social media posts. And then the truth, which was from their loved ones, which was in both cases, it was said they didn't want anyone to know they were struggling. He is chain smoking, and I used to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day, and then I was so obsessed with the 12 steps that I went to Nicotine Anonymous, and I got Smober. If you really want people to hate you, use that word.
So here to help and show us how to incorporate easy self-care habits is New York Times bestselling author and Launchpad Publishing CEO Anna David.
I highly recommend journaling, and I highly recommend journaling by hand. It's okay if you do it on the computer or the phone, but it's so much easier to access your innermost self if you're writing it by hand.
And then I decide I'm going to be a professional writer. I know I'm a kid, but I'm going to be a professional writer. So this is my first rejection letter. 12 years old, I had submitted this story called All About My Splinter because I followed the rule, write about what you know. And from my Garden of Adventures book 1, God knows the scintillating adventures that were in book 2.
And I'd struggled with depression since my mid-20s, and I didn't ever talk about it. When you're crying all the time, you try to pass it off like you just got really bad news. And it's like, I did get really bad news from my brain, and so.
You're looking for a speaker that can immediately connect with your audience, can hold them for the time that you've given them to speak, and has a message that can be life-changing for them. I've seen Anna speak a number of times, and she does all of that every time.
And I'm reminded of this quote, which is, we get what we want when we stop insisting on it. Inherent in that hope is the fear that it's not going to happen. And that's the energy I'm putting out in the universe.